Greetings, Quiche Quiche Prime here with my live reaction of One Piece, Chapter 896, One Last Wish. And little fun story time, I got spoiled on this chapter last night while reading a completely unrelated tweet of Teching 101. Some asshole posted a frickin' panel of this chapter. Be it what was in the panel kinda didn't matter. It's what we probably are going to expect from this chapter, but still, I've never been spoiled for a chapter before, and it just kind of stole my wool. But anyway, not gonna let that really get to me too much. Ooh, this is a nice Hiruden picture. I wish the text wasn't on his legs though. uh, let's see. Dropping in on the lives of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet, Volume 28, Hiruden Arc, List of Escapees of Buggy's Delivery, Big Giant Pirate Captain Hiruden. Okay, so really nothing going on there. Just what we already knew. That's kinda crap. Okay, TikTok, 12:28. Okay, we are getting into the witching hour. 32 minutes left until the rendezvous at Cocoa Island. What do you think the chance is that Dogtooth loses? Manga stream and your Dogtooth and shenanigans? Are you serious? Ah, what is going on with the Big Mom Pirates? Wait, do dictuplets or whatever they're called, they wield scythes? Or scythes? Yeah, I never could pronounce that word that well. Yeah, my fat southern tongue. It's been 0 from the start. That's right, idiot. Brother Dogtooth Katakuri, you stupid translation, is the perfect man. Ow. If I was Straw Hat, this is what I'd do. Are they that bored? I promise he made his crew member, or he made the promise he made to his crew members is Cocoa Island 1 a.m. In other words, his crewmates and ship won't be here until 1. They can't be here early. Is that going to play a part as that they end up showing up early? It's like, you said 1. You lie. We're pirates. Plus, we're ahead of schedule. In which case, I'd capture the only key to Mirror World, Sister Burley. Okay, and this is Raisin talking then. And wait out the time in Mirror World, or in some other island. You're right, and Sister Burley is still missing even now. And that's Ewan. Woo, looking at his face close up, he's a plain Jane. True, because he can just run away from his fight with Katakuri and simply wait until 1 a.m. And this is oven going on, and there's certainly a chance that Straw Hat Luffy will emerge from this mirror at that appointed time. I see, that makes sense. Sister Burley is a bit of a dunce. God. She'd be pretty easy to capture. Boy, this is why this family sucks. They hate each other, basically. And it's not a very well hidden hate. Oh, look, there's Sanji, and he's like in some robing so that he's hidden. All of these people are soldiers and fighters. If I can't get Luffy out of here, the very moment he shows up, we're done for. Okay, so he's watching the clock too, and be it that Sanji does have some level of strategic value, he kind of, I seem to recall him doing some kind of strategies in the past, and so he probably will get them out of there unless something big happens, like Pudding, who we see in this one panel. Pudding. Once Luffy shows up, I'm going to have to say goodbye to you. For what? All the way over there. She's hiding even further. Put a cloak on, Pudding, and you'll be fine. Well, if you hide your third eye. Can you even hear me, Pudding? Is this your bride-to-be, Lady Pudding? Uh, Tomorrow, let's get married. Okay, all little flashbacks. Weird that he'd be having flashbacks about that, which further proves that, yes, Pudding will either play a bigger role in this finale of the arc, or she's going to have some kind of connection with the Straw Hats via Sanji, obviously, for future story, I imagine. Now that I think of it, we met each other under rather strange circumstances, huh? We'll be parting ways soon. Thanks for everything. And he's like, huh? What? I tricked you and tried to kill you, and you're thanking me. Don't, Sanji. I want to apologize. I must apologize. Shut up! Okay. She's still being flip-flop. I still think they should have named her Pancake sometimes, but we really know where this is coming from. She had to create a persona for herself, and he's the only nice person in her life, so yeah. I feel sorry for the girl sometimes. Ah ha ha. I guess we're enemies, but even if the wedding was a trap and the whole thing was just an act set up by Big Mom and her pirates. No, not that, is he apologizing. I'm really glad you played my fiance, Pudding. Aw, now she's crying. And it's really not that weird seeing a third eye cry. Oh no, I wasn't trying to make fun of you, or... Oh, he thinks she's crying because of that. No, don't cry. Don't you cry. Oh, Sanji, my dear, I want to ask you for something. One last wish. Oh, I thought the last wish would be probably Katakuri, but apparently not. She pulled the cigarette out of his mouth. Wait, does she want the cigarette as a memento of him? Okay. 12:37. Wait, what was the... So only like 5 minutes has passed? No. 9 minutes. Since the last time we actually saw. Okay. And the attacks clash in the mirror world, it looks like. Well, I can't even see Luffy, so... Where's Luffy? Come on! Where are you? Let's see. I have to say that attack is even... Now that we get more of a perspective on it here, that thing's freaking huge that Katakuri's throwing around. Oh. So... Oh. Okay, Luffy got hit in the head a bit. Or a fair bit. And Katakuri got knocked in the gut by Luffy. Wish we could have saw more of what King Cobra was about, but I guess it was just a culverin after all. Okay, they're still standing. And wait, did Luffy just fall? Or did the floor just collapse underneath him is probably what happened. No. Luffy's knocked out. He's white of the eyes. Good lord, that attack. Is it every time that he uses it that it creates a crater? Oh, Katakuri's fallen. What the hell? Boy, they really were. Well, I mean, they've been fighting, I guess, for 12 hours, so I guess this is to be expected, huh? 12:40. Okay, 3 minutes later, not really much of a time skip. Whole Cake Island. He somehow managed to survive until now. And if by some quirk of fate he manages to escape despite this massive contingent, well, that will truly be big news. I think this is the first time we've seen Big News Morgans in quite a bit. Because, I mean, Roger's base hasn't been going big news all the time because he loves this character. Uh, Shut it, Morgans. Abandon all hope of getting a scoop out of this. Montdor. Okay, so Montdor has a giant book. I haven't noticed him using that giant book. Uh, it's like a couch to him. We swallowed our pride and trotted out every last bit of our military might just to prevent things like quirks of fate. If that was the case, then this would have never happened. Even if that pirate king Gold Roger himself were to emerge from that mirror, he wouldn't get away. Okay, that's quite the boast there, buddy. And after we've captured all of them, I'll cut off their heads. Why did I say hands? That's weird. And arrange them in a pretty row. Put that in your front page as a warning. My, what horrible taste. You don't need to go so far. Okay, Stussy. And I have to wonder why Stussy's even there. She's either called a buster call and is just kind of buying time, or she's just in general gathering information so that the government can possibly take down the Big Mom pirates at some point in the future. Which I think there's a fair consistency. I can't say the word this morning. Bah. Whatever. I think you know what I mean. Most of the community kind of thinks that's probably what she's doing. That and Morgan's is just there for news. And she's blackmailing him, I think. Haha, it's going easy on them. 12:43. Why even all the times, Oda? It doesn't even really matter. It's over, Father. We're at our limit. We're going to be done in before we can reach that island. Oh, now we're with the Capoons. Or the fire tanks, but Capone sounds like a cooler thing. Let's just ditch this cake and run. Don't lose heart, not now. We were born in different corners of this world, but at least when we die, let us die together. Father, well, you're all on the same boat. I mean, you were all gonna die together anyway. So I don't get that sentiment, you know? Even if you ditch the cake, you were all gonna die together. And is the sails on fire, it looks like. Okay, 12:45, we're with the straw hats now. We should make it by 1, but Brule, the key to Mirror World, still worries me. Even if he wins, he doesn't have Brule. Wait, why doesn't he have Brule? She's literally in the Mirror World, isn't she? Or did she get flung out of the Mirror World? Which then makes you wonder what, if Katakuri did that, what was his planning? He won't be able to make it out of the mirror. I'm not confident Luffy thought things through to that extent. Jinbei, yeah. Jinbei is probably going to be our main tactician, I feel, along with Helmsman. You're right, it'll be impossible. It's definitely impossible. What do? We don't even know if he's sure of the time we're supposed to meet. That too! I love Carrot and her holding on to her hat. Well, I don't think she's actually holding on to it there. And Brooke's probably right. I mean, the fact that Luffy even remembers which island, given that there's so many. But be it was the first one they went to, and it's like you say, go to Chocolate, and he'd be like, yeah, there was a lot of chocolate there. I remember that place. 12:47. I don't like these times. There's really not much point to them. Okay, Luffy has pulled himself out of the hole. Katakuri's still face down on the ground. Okay, he's just kind of dragging himself. Listen carefully, Luffy. 1 a.m. in the morning, okay? After you crush him, find a mirror that'll take you to Cocoa Island. We'll rendezvous there. Okay, so he does remember. What? What time? Wait, you literally just... Didn't you just have these thoughts and you've already forgotten them? Oh crap, Katakuri is up. One day, will you come to defeat Big Mom? You bet. I'm gonna be the Pirate King. Oh god, did he just try to stomp him and Luffy barely got out of the way? Ah, guess you really can see the future. Oh, and he's fallen. Wait, I think that... Okay, so he's now on the ground. Luffy looks kind of like... No, it could just be the angle. And this is the panel that I saw. Was Luffy putting his little gangster hat on Katakuri's face. To be like, you may sleep, dog. Sleep. uh, okay. Brother! What the hell am I seeing in this one panel? Brother Katakuri! Oh, Branch? It's Brule, damn it! Straw Hat, what sort of vile trickery did you use to do that to brother? Okay, I thought she'd be knocked out. Unless she wasn't inside the mirror world when they did that, like, double conquerors knockout. Looks like you defeated Katakuri. I can't believe it, Gowl. My name's Mysteriums. Oh, he's gone freaking lucha libre on us, haven't you, Peckhams? And he's got Brule, the mysterious saver. Mysteriums. I've been waiting here for Brule to get out of here. Peckhams, so you're okay. It did no good. When Luffy can see through the disguise, it's not a good disguise. Yeah, Pedro died to save all of your lives. I've never forgive you if you all lost them here. Also, he knows about Pedro then. That's sad. I'm surprised he's not crying then. Or maybe he cry, or we'll see a bit of a flashback. I see it. That's Cocoa Island. Okay, it's 12:50 now. Sanji's talking to the Straw Hats. Sanji, get him. Luffy's not here yet. Don't get close to the battleships along the coast. I'll get Luffy and bring him to the ship, I promise. Will he blue walk? And could blue walk be used on top of the water? And then Sanji would become Jesus. Anyway. Okay, 12:55. The timing, I think, is probably the part I hate most about this chapter, is because it's completely pointless. Because you could have waited to say that one right then. Are your weapons sharp and ready, men? If he's coming, it'll be the next 5 minutes. Come, Straw Hat Luffy. The danger continues. One Piece chapter 896 end. Okay, everyone's got their guns pointed at the mirror. Weapons, other weapons at the ready. And ovens flamed his hands, so he's all fired up. You know, that cliche pun. But, okay. Not the worst chapter, but to be honest, might have wanted more, you know, coming from a break. So I'm only going to give it... I mean, technically Katakuri was defeated, but we kind of already knew that was probably the result. I really, this chapter was kind of all over the place with me. I did like the whole Peckham's thing. I didn't think he'd be coming back into the story, so, or at least not until later, maybe. I don't know. But, so Sanji apparently is just going to have the Straw Hats wait out into the bay somewhere where they're not spotted by the Armada, or fleet, or whatever you want to call them. And, he'll just bring Luffy, which, like I said, Blue Walk, I guess, would be how he would do that. Or he would just steal a boat. I don't know. I do kind of like one of Joy Boy's thoughts, if I remember him having this one, is that Pudding may mess with the memories of everyone long enough for them to escape, which is a good possibility. But anyway, overall, I think I'd have to give it a 3.5. You know, part of it could just be hype from the break, and that's just the way it is. But anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Keishan Prime, and my review will be out later. And thank you for watching. Keishlings, roll out.